All right, good morning, everyone. So today we're doing a quick update on the markets, on what is going on and what has happened over the last 24 hours. So as you can see here, GBP AUD, beautiful two scale ins with our left head, right shoulder on the higher time frames, and we have the beautiful higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, beautiful shift of structure and then retest of this area of interest on the 15-minute time frame to then a beautiful scale and entry to then sells. As you can see here, it is slowly making its way back up into our entry zone again to see a potential retest of the neckline of this head and shoulders formation on the lower time frames. See left head, right shoulder, and here's a better picture left head, right shoulder. So as you see, we were almost there, and then we just had this huge bearish engulfing. So we'll see if price action decides to bring us back up to then sell one more time. Next one is Euro NZD. So we're just waiting for price action to come back up into our 4-hour area of interest up here. Potentially you want to see it break here and then bounce and then break higher to retest this 4-hour area of interest. We do have an alarm set here on the SOS. As you can see here, we already had a 30-minute shift of structure right here with a bearish engulfing, but I do not like the structure here. I'm not, I wouldn't want to take this just because of what is actually going on there. There's nothing. I mean, there is a head and shoulders formation. We could see the retest here, but and then like I said, and then potentially get in to take a 1 to 2 right here. But on the lower higher time frames, I do think this wants to go higher unless it does want to reject this area here. I can see there is resistance, 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 and now it's using it as support or support, 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 and now it's using it as resistance. So safe to see, just to kind of see what's going to happen. I'm staying away at the moment. Next one is GBP CAD. Once again, here's a huge sell-off, just the same thing as GBP AUD. Just a huge sell-off. We had the sales marked up on this beautiful scale and entry just minutes ago, right here, and then it just sold off into this strong 4-hour area of resistance here, using it as support. You can see support, support, resistance, and now it's using it as support once again. Next one is AUD USD. We had the sells on this, and you see it did break above. We were hoping for a head and shoulders pattern to then sell. It is currently potentially making the head and shoulders pattern now. We're just going to have to sit back and wait and see because our lower time frames are still bullish, higher high, higher low, and we do have an alarm set at this lower high here to then take the sells. That which it then gets us below the 4-hour or weekly area of interest, also below our round psychological level, and we will definitely get some pattern action at this point. Also, our EMAs are going to be above us, so we should see some good action once we break below. NZD USD, I see it just took off. No entry signal, no trade. Now we're just kind of sitting and waiting to see if it does come back. But as of now, this trade is gone. So we will take this and put this in our no action. Same thing as NZD JPY. No entry. Trade is gone. This will then move to our no action. AUD CHF. We were so close to our entry. We did have an alarm go off, but we didn't get in. So we did not take this trade. Beautiful shift of structure right here. But like I said, there's not really much of a pattern going on. Here you can potentially see the inverted head and shoulders. That's why we didn't get in. It's just because it wasn't it wasn't set up for sells. It was set up for buys still. And that's why we just kind of stayed away. But as of now, this trade is gone. GJ, same thing, just took off. Never came back to retest our entry. This trade is no longer valid. GN slowly maybe making its way back up. As you can see, it just Friday. This is Friday. Here's Sunday. And it's just continuation of sales since Sunday. So this trade is basically invalid too. I'll delete this all and put into our junk pile. USD CAD still waiting at the area of interest. AUD CAD is starting to show some movements. We do have a head and shoulders formation here. But like I said, all higher time frames are bullish. We do have an inverted head and shoulders here. I do like the potential sell-off, get us deeper into this zone to then buy. Let's see what the lower time frames look like. Yeah. I like this because it could bring us lower. Put this one up in our watching. AUD NGD. We're waiting for the pullback, and you see that has not happened. It has been continuation. So far, this trade is done. And then gold is at just crazy highs. We took a nice buy yesterday. We had down in this zone. We took a 120 pip buy and hit our final TP at 240, but we were not holding for that long. And that is what I got for today. If you have any questions, please ask now.